Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, y'all, to another night of trivia. But first, and don't worry, we're going to get to trivia. But first, we got to talk about this past weekend. We're a few years back. A bunch of colonial motherfuckers got pissed off about getting taxed too much. And they started talking about we the people. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Y'all know it and y'all love it. And I know we have some international people in the chat. But when you're here, you're an American if you damn well want to be. And you know what? There's a lot of people out there. They say, America, you ain't got culture. But let me tell you about American culture. It's about 250 years of showing up to do two things. Chew some bubblegum and kick some ass. And let me tell you, we never have bubblegum. Folks, it's about being the best, striving for excellence, making sure that we stay the greatest nation to ever exist. But let me tell you, most of all, it's about showing up and locking in on a beautiful Monday, July 6, 2026, and making sure you go home the champion of Trivia Night. If you're fired up, let me see those TGIMs in the chat, y'all. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I'm sorry we missed last week, but we're here again. So how was everybody's Monday? How was y'all's Monday? TGIM, Bailey says. I see Adam in the chat throwing the Eagles. We got the champ in the chat. We got Anna Polton, TGIM. Adam, Tuesday mornings for Adam. Oh, we got a subscriber, 308, y'all. What else we got? I saw Bailey in there. We got Emma Jaw. More than full, Maddie. Folks, how was your Mondays? How was your 4th of July's? You guys have a good weekend? See some sick fireworks? Also, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, this is what I said. I said last week, because I felt so bad about skipping Trivia Night. It was the first week that we hadn't streamed on Monday in a whole year. Can you believe that? So, to make up for it, we're giving away $50. Okay? We're giving away last week's prize since nobody got a chance to win it. Let me set it up real quick. Does that get you guys jazzed up on this Monday? Does that get you fired up? Great keyword. And the keyword, of course, is TGIM. So everybody fire some TGIMs in chat. We'll enter it, and then we'll pick a winner to win some sweet, sweet cash. You don't even have to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. Come on, get them in. Get them on in there. Go ahead now. Spam those TGIMs. Dangus in the chat. Make sure you don't miss it. Come on now. Come on now. Get on in there. Nobody be lagging behind here. Some sweet, sweet cash, and you don't got to do nothing. Am I normally this tiny? I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's fine. All right, another couple seconds. We only got 16. We got 26 people in here. Come on, y'all. TGIMs. Everybody throw a TGIM. Get your entrance. Everybody get your entrance in. Come on now. 17. Hope Bowen. Former champ. 116th. Oh, but Adam, I saw the boys. They're still in it. Folks, Adam, he's our resident Egyptian. They're playing tomorrow, right? Round of 16. Actually, speaking of that, the American team, they're playing right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. 17, everybody, one more check. Make sure you're entered. I see more people in here. Anna's not Sampa. Anna. Last call, y'all. Last call. Make sure everyone double check one more time. Make sure you spelled it right. TGIM, capital, lowercase, don't matter. And we'll see who's starting off their Monday without even winning with some sweet, sweet cash. Pizza is the last one to enter. Calling all entrants. Oh no, Hope was the last one. All right, looks like 1 out of 17 is the chances. There's more people in the chat, but hey, we gotta cut it off here. Caroline, getting in there. There's Caroline in there. What'd you say, Adam? You were on your way to watch the game? No, I should pull it up on a second monitor. One last call by TGIM. Type TGIM and you are entered to win that sweet, sweet cash. And if you aren't subscribed, hey, think about throwing a subscribe. Wouldn't hurt. All right, I think we're going to rip it. Last call, last call. 18 people, 1 out of 18. Who's it going to be? Calling all people, TGIM. Type it quick, type it quick. I'm going to click. I'm going to click choose winner. Omar. Omar got in. All right, I think Omar's the last entrant. And here we go, folks. Are you ready? Who's going to start their Monday off right? In 3. Any last entrants? TGIM. Type it in the chat. 2. 1. Bam. More Than Full is the champ of the RNG, random number generator. More Than Full. Let's go, brother. Nicely done. Friggin' right. And hey, folks, honestly, this is one of my favorite things to do, doing these random ones. I love it. So don't be surprised if we do it again. But now, let me make a lobby for y'all. Okay, here's the deal. I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys are going to like this week's quiz. I never know. Oh, I never know. Now I need to win trivia too. Belgium scored already? What the hell? That's all right. High scoring game. I'm looking for 10 goals in this game. Friggin' Belgium. All right, I think we're good. Make the lobby. Hopefully it lets you guys make your names this week. Oh. Why can't I, where's my stuff? Oh, right. Oh, well, they changed everything here. Are you guys able to get in here? There we go. Oh yes, okay. It's letting you guys use your names this week. Friggin' right. Let's go. We got Tippy Toe, J Fool, Sophie's mom, Castle, Maddie P, Dope Blowin', CJ, Tin Man, first place HBC, Spill, MC Hammer, Emma Job, Papa P. Folks, we need a Papa P win one of these weeks. Mama P, we need a Mama P. Let me tell you about an electric player. Mama P performs under pressure. I can't believe Belgium scored already. I wonder what all these I'm not sure about all this update. I don't know if I like all these updates. Bailey, Andy J. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say frig, what was it? Emma Ja. What was it about? It was it about this quiz? Or was it about soccer? Maddie P and Jesse getting in there. I don't know. But can you guys hardly believe that was our first missed Monday stream in over a year? Not bad. Eventually, we'll do a full year, stream every single day. Because even when that other so we had missed 2 other trivia nights. Remember we did guess the word for one of them, and then the other one I just went live for like 5 seconds just to say it was canceled when I was sick, when I was ill. And we got 25, y'all. 25. Good odds tonight. I would say I think there are some decently hard ones on the quiz tonight. But then I also think there's some really easy ones. It's like a mix-up. Some of them you got to answer real quick. Some of them are a speed test. Mav's grandpa. I met Mav this weekend. By the way. Gary P. Gary P, what were you doing creeping today? Creeping around. I spotted you as you were creeping away. Has America scored yet? Let's check. Andy J makes it 26. All right, 26 looking like the number, y'all. Andy J knows. That's probably Gary's #1 job. All right. All right, folks, throw me some reactions. We'll fire it off at 8:15. 8:15 is last call. K getting in there. Tin Man 27. Yeah, give me them reactions. I love the reactions. Here, we'll pause the tunes. Give us some Kahoot sounds. 27. Last call, y'all. Last call. Oh, did we get one more? MC Hammer getting back in. Mav's grandpa getting back in. Tippy Toe holding down the first place spot. Oh. All right. I think we're ready to rip, y'all. Yeah, throw me some hearts and some thumbs up down here, and then we'll rip it. 27's the number. Okay. Oh no. The bots are getting us all of a sudden. What the hell? Nobody leave. I just two-stepped it. Oh, it got it. Kahoot saved us. All right, make sure everybody... Yeah, let me turn off two-step real quick. Make sure anybody who... Okay, is everybody back in? All right, I'll give you 10 seconds. Castle, yeah, get back in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we are off. Let's go. Trivia night, July 6, 2026. Starts off with an America question, if I remember correctly. The deadliest war in the USA history. WW2, WW1, Civil War, or Revolutionary War? What the hell? Oh no, did more... Hold on. We'll see what happens here. Oh no. That's right, it was Civil War. But now let's see. Oh no, is it going to be all bots in the first place spot? Oh no, y'all. You're banned. Get them out. What the frig? Kahoot, fix your shit. Because how do they know? How do they know the... Andy J! Getting in there immediately. Okay, nice, nice. Okay. Y'all were quick. I like it. I like it. Should I lock it? I hate that. I would hate to lock it with I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, the bots might just, I guess, guess randomly and like for each one. Who knows? Oh no. Okay, we gotta lock it. We gotta shut it down. Locked. Can I look at the participant list? That's all right. We know who's the bots and who ain't the bots. Team talk. All right. Here's a little chart for y'all. The Civil War by far, which I mean it makes sense. We were the only ones fighting in it. I mean, I don't think there's like a little bit of a range, but I think around 620,000. WW2 is 400. What's crazy? Look at this. Revolutionary War, 4,000. Start over, same first question. You almost got me. I don't know. I think we'll be all right now that I locked it. Unfortunately, maybe if I just unlock it and do two-step noti or a two-step entrance, two-step join, unlock, see what happens. And because I can just ban them. I can just ban any bots when they're up towards the top. All right. All right, let's see what happens. 131, mostly bots. Okay, let's lock back in. Make sure you're live. Let's check out this next question. This one, I'll tell you it's a math one. Get your math brains ready. Okay. Let me make sure I don't fumble on the words. Here we go. I've got 2 kids. At least one is a boy. What is the probability both are boys? 50%, 33%, 0%, or 25%? I've got 2 kids. At least one is a boy. What is the probability both are boys? 50, 33, 0, or 25? No, folks, it's 33. It is 33 for all the... This was an interview question at my job. It's a classic math, just like a math statistics question. They always bring it up in like statistics or anything like that. Let's take a look. Oh, foiled the rice. Locked in. Andy J locked in as well. Tippy Toe, MC Hammer, Tin Man rising up. Let's go. And now let's take a look at why the reasoning behind that is. Because if you have 2 children, there's 4 potential options. And only 3 of those contain at least 1 boy. So it's a 1 in 3 chance that both would be boys. Thus, mathematics. That one, it's a little bit under pressure. That one, if you don't already know the answer, that one was a little tough. But you guys did pretty well. Now, I can't remember what the next question is, but let's find out together. What is this called? I don't know. What is it? What is this called? A schwa, an ekin, an ellipse, or an aura? What is this symbol called? A schwa, ekin, ellipsis, or an aura? What is this thing called? I'm sure you've seen it. But what is the name of it? It is a schwa. That is a schwa. An ekin is, I was going to say ekins, like the Pokemon, which is just snake backwards. An ellipse is the ... And aura is, there's a couple different definitions for aura, but is not a symbol. How'd we do? Tin Man dope blowing. Foiled. Foiled is dialed. 8 places for Funk you Nega. Oh no, the friggin' bots. I wish I could see them and ban them. Is that their score? It would be nice if I would be interested. I would like if it would show more scores down here. Freaking, I gotta figure it out, these bots. But a schwa is a vowel sound in an unstressed syllable where the vowel does not make its short or long vowel sound. What does that mean, you wonder? I wonder as well. I actually don't understand that, really. I think, does it make a schwa sound? Or, yeah, I don't know. So it doesn't make a short sound. It doesn't make a long sound. It makes a middle sound. Middle length sound. Middling. But, all right. On to the next question. I can't wait until one of these bots show their face. One of these freaking clankers show their face on the leaderboard. But let's find out what this next question is. Gatorade was created by team researchers at this university: Texas A&M, USC, Stanford, or University of Florida. Where was Gatorade created? Texas A&M, USC, Stanford, or University of Florida? There you go. It is University of Florida. The Gators. Right? Makes sense. A little bit uncentered, huh? My chair or my camera? Why don't you guys tell me I was all out of frame? Oh. I gotta do a freaking cleaning in this room. All right, let's take a look. Freaking show me some. Show your face, bots. Ooh, okay. Leaderboard got it. Tin Man on fire, but freaking foiled the rice. Foiled the rice. Is trying to run away, but freaking they're dangerous crew down here chasing you down. This is the old school. How sick is this old school can? Thirst quencher, Gatorade. I guess this was the company that was the initial licensor of it. Stokely for my time. But funnily enough, when I was looking at it, I think if what I saw was correct, I guess PepsiCo owns Gatorade now. Did you guys know that? Because I didn't. Or wait, maybe I did know that. No, I did know that. I was thinking, for some reason, I thought it was weird because I thought they owned Powerade as well. But Powerade is Coke, right? I got them mixed up. Annie Stokely? Who's that? Somebody sick? But okay, that does make sense. I don't know why I thought Powerade was Pepsi. Yeah. Okay. All right. Lock back in. Let's see what this next question. Make sure you're live. Pepsi used to have all sport. Oh, that was the drank. All right, lock in. Next question. Speaking of gators, they're only native to 3 countries: USA, small bit of Mexico, and China, Ghana, Australia, or Suriname. Gators are only native to 3 countries: the USA, some say a little bit of Mexico, and China, Ghana, Australia, or Suriname. I said Suriname. Ooh, folks, it's China. Isn't that crazy? Not a single other place in the world is there a gator besides the USA. There's like some debate of whether they're native to Mexico, but I threw it in just so there was no technicalities. And then China, there's a Chinese gator. Their gator farms are gnarly. The crocodile hunter is a lie. Well, there's crocodiles, there's crocs everywhere else besides here. I think we're like the only ones who don't have crocs, but we got the gators. Oh, Tin Man. Oh, the leaderboard shortens. Oh, friggin' show your face. Oh, I can ban right now. Nice. Nicely done. This is facts about the Chinese gator. It's smaller than the American gator, 1.5 to 2.1 meters, which is, what is that? Like 5 feet to like 6.5. Locally they're called muddy dragons. Tonglong. And yeah, that's them. Fewer than 150 remain in the wild. What the hell? Talk about some critical endangerment. They've survived in China for over 200 million years. Unlike American alligators, they have bony plates covering both their bellies and eyelids. Interesting. Very interessante. But all right, let's not get lost in the facts. Let's stay locked in on the trivia and check out this next question, which is the largest amphibian in the world: Chinese giant salamander, Japanese giant salamander, Australian giant salamander, or American giant salamander? Which is the largest amphibian in the world? The Chinese, Japanese, Australian, or American giant salamander? Oh no. It's the I'm doubting myself, but it's the Chinese. They're very closely related to the Japanese, but the Chinese one is more powerful, more bigger. Oh, don't blow in, and Adam got it. Okay, I was like, oh, am I gonna ban this? Is this Neo? First place HBC. But here I will fact check. Let me fact check real quick. Let me make sure I got my facts right. All the bots left. Don't ban me. Largest amphibian in the world: Chinese giant salamander. And if you don't know what they look like, talk about a freaking sketchy looking unit, huh? Look at those hands. Those are like kind of human hands. Sausage. Gorgeous. Why is he grabbing it though? I feel like that can't be good. Look at those freaking hands. Those hands are so sketch. It is pretty cool though. There's these giant things freaking lumbering around. I don't know who this guy is. He was just one of the first things on Google Images. Whoever he is, hey, shout out. You made it on trivia night. You made it to the big time. But, all right, let's keep moving. What question are we on? I don't know. But we press onward. With the next question being, Diocophobia is the fear of being chased, diet beverages, being deaf, or facial hair. Diocophobia. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Fear of being chased, diet beverages, being deaf, or facial hair. Some of y'all got it. Oh man, this is being a very split night, but that means I think it's kind of even. It is being chased, which I feel like, I guess phobia implies a irrational fear, right? But I think most people don't like to be chased. Oh, except kids. Kids love being chased. How do we do? Oh, Adam goes shooting up. Tin Man's trying to make a run. Foiled. I got faith in Foiled's coming back. Don't blowing. Tippy Toe, of course, always in contention. I see. Not the salamander, the dude. What was the picture for this? This. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that's just kind of an innate thing for most things. You don't want to get chased. But I guess there's some people who are like, well, I guess that is true. Of course. Like, I've known some people where, like, if you scare them and try to chase them, or like even just scare them, they just like fall and and can't get away. They just have to like curl up and stop. Somebody in Pacific, I'm thinking of. Like if you try to chase them and they don't know you were there, they just like fall to the ground and die. But enough talk about being chased, because first place is getting chased down right now. Hopefully they don't have diocophobia or whatever the hell it's called, because they're getting tracked down. But let's check this next question out. When were functional buttons invented? Functional buttons. 1800s, 1200s, 400s, or 300s BC? Functional buttons. When did they come into existence? When did humans figure out buttons? Not decorative, but actual functioning buttons for clothing. 1800s, 1200s, 400s, or 300s BC? Oof. 1800s, y'all. I feel like that's a little late. That's a little bit late. But it was 1200s is the first functional buttons. The 13th century or the 1200s. How'd that do to the leaderboard? Oh, Zimmy gets on the leaderboard. Tin Man dialed. Don't blow and chasing him down. Adam right there. Foiled. I know Tippy Toe is going to be back. Here's a photograph. Here's a photograph from the 1200s, the 13th century. And it is displaying functional use of buttons here, if you can see. On these, I guess I would assume these are some clergymen of some kind. And they have some buttons on their gear. But yeah, before that, they just used, I think, like pins and sashes. Super Sheen. Goal! Did we get a goal? USA! USA! Who got it? Oh, it says Belgium 2 goals. What the... Oh, no. At the 31st minute, Tillman hits a goal. Then Belgium at the 33rd minute grabs another goal. Now, I told you, high-scoring game. I'm looking for 10 goals out of America. Turn it into a freaking... I want to see a freaking football, a real football score. Hey, I got faith. But let's lock back in and check out this next question, which is... The pitch change of a siren driving by is a classic example of the Magnus effect, Bernoulli principle, Doppler effect, or Venturi effect. A siren driving past changing pitch is a classic example of Magnus effect, Bernoulli principle, Doppler effect, Venturi effect. Okay. Most of y'all paid attention in school. Low-key guessed this. It is the Doppler effect. I'm scared to look. Okay, leaderboard all got it. Zimmy's on fire. Look out. We don't take this in our schools. Here, well, let's look at a diagram here for our photograph here. A static sound. The sound waves are moving all in the same speed at all different ranges, because the thing itself is not moving. But once it begins to move, the siren, the sound waves are compressed and elongated either way. So yeah, it's higher pitched as it's coming at you. It gets higher and higher. And then it's right on you. And then it starts getting less and less, or more a lower frequency as it gets further away from you. The other way, as it drives away from you. And if you didn't know that, though, now you do. But onward we must press. And let's check out this next question. Propane and propane accessories. Homer Simpson, Stan Smith, Hank Hill, or Rick Sanchez. Propane and propane accessories. Homer, Stan, Hank, or Rick? Do you know the answer to this question? Get them answers in. Okay, and I like to see it. The classic, one of the greatest, Hank Hill, King of the Hill. We had a couple homers and a couple Rick Sanchez guesses, or once Rick Sanchez. Nobody guessed Stan Smith from American Dad. How quick were y'all? Ooh, that could have been devastating if somebody on the leaderboard missed that. Okay, 10 in a row. Let me tell you, if you haven't seen it, apparently everybody has, but it is a great one of the classics. I guess they just rebooted it, right? Now Bobby's all grown up and stuff. And it's like in the modern era. Because, yeah, this was, what, mid-90s? Mid to late 90s is when it came out. And I think it kind of ran through the early 2000s. But, yeah, great show. Check it out. Because Hank sells propane and propane accessories. But let's move on. I think we're halfway through. Wait, we're really halfway through. We're getting some high scores tonight. Tin Man's freaking dialed. What was he already at? 7? But let's keep moving. Down on the job site, what would you hear someone call this item? Mr. Packer, auto shovel, spring lock, or a jumping jack? This item right here, down on the job site. What would you hear him call this thing? Mr. Packer, auto shovel, spring lock, or a jumping jack? What is this tool? Well, I'm sure there have been some people who have called it Mr. Packer. It is a jumping jack, is what colloquially is called, or a like the actual name, like I think I don't think it's called a compactor. I think it's called like a rammer or something. Guilty of spring lock. That's all right, Adam. That's all right. That's not a very common tool to see. How'd that do to the leaderboard? Oh, more than full. Of course, more than full. Locked it in. Okay. Tin Man with an 8,300. Dope Blown right there with a 73, 61. All close to 6,000s here. I guess this week was a little bit easier. You might see someone riding one, but usually you lay them down and it'll scoot you along the ground. I'll tell you, the first they're actually not that hard to use. The first time I used one though, it was a freaking it's a struggle to figure it out, but it's really not that hard once you figure it out. But I think it can be a little bit of a pain to wrangle if you don't know what you're doing. If you get in too deep, just keeps digging, keeps packing away. But onward we go to the next question, which is, what flag is this? Some of y'all hate, some of y'all love it. Is this Cyprus, Tunisia, South Sudan, or Burma? Or Bermuda, my bad. What flag is this? Cyprus, Tunisia, South Sudan, or Bermuda? Get me in, Adam says. Adam knows this one. Okay, that is Cyprus. And the astute among you might notice they actually have the shape of their country on their flag. How'd that do to the leaderboard? Okay, Zimmy goes back up. More than full, drops down one. Or a couple. Tin Man is dialed. Andy J up 6 places, though. Getting back on that leaderboard. Apparently people studied for this. I know, folks. This is one question every week you can study. There's one question a week that is a flag of the country of the world. So if you always want to get at least one question right, learn all your flags if you feel like it. But here's the beautiful nation of Cyprus, which I always kind of forget that Cyprus is a country. I don't know what I think it is. I think it's like a territory, like of Greece or something. But it is a independent country. But look at this. Talk about a beautiful country. Am I right? Yeah, yeah. Right up your neck of the woods, Adam. You ever been over that way? It seems like I love when it's like mountains right into the ocean. I think that's so sick. Like Cape Town in Africa, I think that's probably one of the coolest locations for us, or like Rio, any place like that where it's like ocean right into mountains. I think that's sick. But onward we go, which I don't know if we're on to the who is it's. They usually come pretty quickly after this, though. Let's find out. The max credit score is 500, 1,000, 850, or 740. The highest credit score you can achieve. What is it? And do you have it? 500, 1,000, 850, or 740. Okay, we got some credit ball knowers. My credit score is a 500. No, it's not. No, it's not. At one point it was, when I was a younger lad. But how did that do for the leaderboard? How quick are y'all? Okay, everybody got it. But remember, speed. Speed is good. Speed is very good. Papa P goes up 5 places on that one. Freaking Tin Man getting almost up to 10K already. Dialed. And here's an interesting breakdown, I guess. It's very fairly evenly distributed and also very top heavy. Very good and exceptional credit makes up the most, it would appear. Actually, good and up is 67%. 300. That is sick. Imagine, there's no way you can even get a 300. No shot, right? But I legitimately had like a low 500 when I was younger, because I didn't have anything, but the only thing on my credit was delinquent medical bills. That was the only thing for the longest time. And then actually, I don't think he's here, but one of the moderators, Juanito Bennett, he co-signed on a loan with me. $1,500 loan for 2 Red Max trimmers and a Red Max blower. And I think that was it. And that was the beginning. And now it's like a 780, I think. It fluctuates between like a 780 to like a 760, depending on how much is used on the credit cards at the end of the month. But enough talk about friggin' credit. Who gives a frig? We're here for trivia. Let's check out this next question. Allegro in music. Build to a loud finish. Short, distinct notes. Happy and upbeat. Only piano plays. Allegro. What does it mean in music? Build to a loud finish. Short, distinct notes. Happy and upbeat. Or only the piano plays? And the answer is... a crescendo is you building up to the loud. Short, distinct is staccato. Allegro is happy and upbeat, and the piano plays. I don't know. I don't know if there's a word for that. Adam, you kind of play the piano. I can play some songs on the piano. I don't know how to play the piano though. But let's take a look at that leaderboard. Oh, Adam. Oh, Jay Fuller. Tin Man breaks the 10K mark already. All right, For the Rice has been in it all night. They had that number 1 spot. They're gunning for it back. Dope blowing, chasing down that number 1 spot too. Adam's on fire though. I know it's just an absolute freaking probably 20 car pileup right here, just waiting to get on that leaderboard. And then here's some of those other things on. This is the crescendo one. Diminuendo, gradually soften. PP, very soft. P, soft. I would say you get this is one I think not every week will I ask like a music one, but if you guys learn all these music symbols or other symbols, yeah, that would be a safe thing to do. Because these are always an easy one. If I need a quick filler question, I can just pull a what does this symbol mean? So learn your music symbols. Because what we did one the other week, I did like a full note or something or a full rest. But enough talk about music notes and music stuff. I think we might be on to the who is it's. Let's find out. T Swift's first pop album. Lover, 1989, Evermore. It's time for pop. Let's make some pop music. T Swift's first pop album. Was it Lover, 1989, Evermore, or her most famous album, It's Time for Pop. Let's make some pop music. Okay. I mean, this one sounds like it would have been a pop album, but it wasn't actually. It was 1989, I guess. I didn't know this one. I just looked up a Taylor Swift trivia fact, and this was one of them. Honestly, I don't know. I think this one came out a long time ago, right? Probably around when I was in high school, maybe a little after. But that's the answer. A couple people did get this. Was a good guess, a very good guess, but it was not the answer. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. Oh no, Zimmy! Man, it is a battle down here. CJ grabbing 9 spots. Look out. The Dope Blowing still hunting down Tin Man. Adam in it. And then here's just a sick picture. I just like this picture of freaking Travis Kelce. It looks like a freaking sicko. Are they married yet? Did they do their wedding? I probably would have heard more about it if they had. I don't think they did. They are getting married, right? But yeah, I just I looked up a picture of them and then I saw this one. I was like, holy shit, he looks sick. But all right, let's keep it moving. Now I think we're on to the who is it. Stream super laggy for me. Let me check. How am I looking? My stream's healthy. Is anybody else lagging? Oh, wait. Okay, I did hear about that. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. I saw something about people were pissed at her. I saw her and MSG and people being pissed. I didn't understand what was going on. MSG, though, that's kind of crazy. Why? Yeah, I feel like that's not the play. Nap, a little bit laggy for Nap. No shot. Did Adam Sandler actually officiate? Now that's sick. Holy. What the hell? But Madison Square Garden, super laggy for me. Adam's getting freaking. Someone's hitting Adam with the lag switch. They don't want him. They're trying to get him off the leaderboard. Inside, so no drones. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like you got to do outside if you can. But yeah, I guess they were. Man, in the city. I don't know. I don't know if that's the play. But hey, if they enjoyed it, that's all. Who the frig am I to say? I'm just an idiot. But let's keep moving. I got distracted. Let's find out what this next question is together. But Adam, are you still lagged the frig out? Everyone, check if you lagged a little bit. See if you can fast forward a little bit or anything. Make sure you're not behind, so you can get all the points you can. Remember, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. Connor, you're lagging as well. Adam, it looks like Connor's lagging a little bit too. He says, "That's the worst." It says good. Everything's excellent. Streaming to YouTube right now. The Consoles, Adam and the Consoles are. Jess is getting a little bit as well. On and off. All right, is it? Double check everybody. Make sure you're live at least, and then we'll keep going here. I think now we're good. All right, we'll try. I feel bad. Okay, Harry, let's try to get it in while everybody's not lagging. Next question. What is the name of this man? Is this Dave Chappelle, Samuel L. Jackson, B.O.B., or Eminem? Do you know this man? Can you identify him? Is this Dave Chappelle, Sam Jackson, B.O.B., or Eminem? Spelled crazy. Spelled all crazy style. Okay, this was just a little check, you know. B.O.B. He's not around that much these days, or if at all. That is Bobby Ray, B.O.B. We had a couple Dave Chappelle. We had one Sam Jackson. No M&Ms though. The of course Paper Planes, right? There's 3 now, Adam. There's at least 3. There's this one where you get the full face, and then there's the 2 crops. Oh no, who'd we lose? Jay Fool comes up. Ooh, I think Dope Blowin's cutting into that lead a little bit. I think it was at 1,400 before. Chopping it down. Adam still in it. Foiled the rice. Jay Fool. This is a friggin'. I bet it's only like a couple points separating everybody down here. But the back when it what's this one? Beautiful Girls, right? With Bruno Mars. This was one of his breakout hits. And then Paper Planes with Hayley Williams, the Paramore lady. I know Adam hates the Who Is It's. But all right, hopefully it's still not lagging. Everyone try to make sure you're live. That sucks that everyone's lagging. All right. Well, we'll press forward with the next question, which is another Who Is It? But this is the cropped in one. These ones, I don't know if they might be easy this week. Is this Future, Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, or Ryan Gosling? Who is this? Future, Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, or Ryan Gosling? Okay, we got some quick answers this time. It looks like everybody might be caught back up a little bit. Looks like we lost a lot of people in chat. Hopefully they can come back if they got lagged out. Okay, most people got it. I thought Lil Wayne might be get some people. But that was Wiz. Nobody guessed Ryan Gosling. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, MC Hammer got it, of course. Oh, no, did Dope Blowin? No, Dope Blowin got it, right? Yes. Okay. Adam got it. Adam, you got that one, right? Foil the Rice got it. Matty P on a 3 answers in a row. Here it is, the full photograph. There's something I was going to say about Wiz. He's been training. I don't know if y'all saw that. He was training the Muay Thai a lot. He got pretty in shape, and he looked somewhat proficient at Muay Thai. It was kind of cool, kind of interesting. A little side quest for him. But let's keep it moving. It seems like we got a decent connection, so I don't want anybody lagging out still. So we move forward to the next question. Another Who Is It? But now a lady. Who is this? Is this Emily Ratajkowski, Anne Hathaway, Salma Hayek, or Emily Blunt? Okay, we're getting some quick answers. I like to see it. Seems like we might have a good connection again. Is this Emily, Anne, Salma, or Emily? Oh, wow. Okay, what the hell? You guys, damn it. You guys boomed me on that one. A clean sweep. Who was, Vin Diesel the other week. You guys freaking swept me on that one. I guess Anne Hathaway is pretty distinct. And she just had that movie come out, so she's right in people's minds. I should have cropped that one a little more. Okay, that was a speed one. We need it. Let's see how quick were y'all. Okay. All right. Sophie's mom. Back in it with 3 answer streak. Here's the full shot of Miss Anne Hathaway. The lovely Anne Hathaway. Who is she? Did I see that she's almost 50 now? Or no, she's in her mid 40s though, right? I think. Who is it? There was somebody I saw that was 50. I was like, holy shit. That's an old person. She's pregnant. Who who is she married to? Anybody that we know or that I know? Possibly. Whom is she having the kid with? Or somebody offline? Hey now. The wait, we'll keep it moving here. It seems like everybody's been having a decent connection. I've been liking it. We're almost to the end here. Okay. Okay. Lock in here. Let's check out this next question. If you were going to try to rename rock and roll or give it another name, you might call it Chuck Berry, Riggedy Rockety, Music of the Gods, or The Great Innovation. This is a quote. This is a quote. If you were going to try to give rock and roll another name, you might call it Chuck Berry, Riggedy Rockety, Music of the Gods, The Great Innovation. Okay, this one was too niche, I guess. I thought this would be a little less niche. This is it. There's a famous performance that John Lennon did with Chuck Berry. Dang it! This one. Okay, I feel bad for this question. Yeah, this one's on me. This is going to be sketchy for the leaderboard. More than full comes shooting up. Opens the door. Holy, Sophie's mom. Got 3 places on that one. This is the famous. I'm sure you guys have seen this, where Chuck Berry and John Lennon were performing, and he says this to introduce Chuck Berry at the beginning of their performance. But this is like the famous meme of Yoko Ono. Don't feel bad, I got it. Where Yoko Ono grabs the mic and just starts like screaming into the mic, and I'm not sure if it's actually. This is his face. This is Chuck Berry's face when she starts doing it. And then they have to cut her mic. Third guaranteed, I guess. But it's if you haven't seen the video, look it up. Look up Yoko Ono, Chuck Berry. Because it's kind of insane. She just grabs the mic and starts screaming into it. I don't know if this is actual reaction. It looks like in the video this is the reaction, but you never know what actually is the cut. But she is doing this, and they have to cut her mic. But enough talk about that. I think what was that? I think we have 2 more questions or just 1 more. I don't know. Let's check it out. Is this like the famous Red Sole heels? Prada, Marc Jacobs, Christian Louboutin, or Dior? The famous Red Sole heels. Prada, Marc Jacobs, Christian Louboutin, or Dior? Oh, Christian Louboutin, y'all. Wait, so did we have a confirmed win already? Did we? Actually, so can I be honest? When I've heard people say Louboutin, I thought they were saying Louis Vuitton. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't know they were saying Louboutin. Louboutin. Guilty of going red. Oh, I see. Nap says the same. This is the man himself, Christian Louboutin. But literally every time I heard it, I thought they were saying Louis Vuitton. Learning this in the moment. But yeah, for everybody else who didn't know, that is the famous those red heels, and he makes men's shoes as well, but the red soles. Looks like Louis Vuitton. Same guy. Does this look like him? I don't know what he looks like. But folks, I think so. Wait, did we have a confirmed winner already? But that 5th place spot might be. It was definitely up for a toss. So let's find out though. Together. for July 6, 2026. Third place goes to Adam with the 11th. Why is it kind of dope blowing in second place, which means first place with a 14K. A 14K bomb is Tin Man. And then who? More Than Full and MC Hammer. I think I blew your eardrums out, everybody. Man, Tin Man, what the hell were you on tonight? Out of control. Let's go. Through the lag. Holy, y'all. Great quiz. Right up my alley. But Dope Blowin'. Oh, wait. Dope Blowin' and Tin Man are associates, I believe. If I'm correct. And then Adam, too, though, with a great performance. Man, I can't. I want to look at how everybody else did, too. I think it was a very close everywhere else as well. Let's update this. Let's update the Tin Man. Folks, what do we think? Obviously, Tin Man, Dope Blowin', and Adam were fans of it. It was me and my friend playing this week. We were on vacation. 84 points off of 5th place. Now it says TGIM. I hated that. By the way, folks, I was telling some other people in chat that I was very far behind in Love Island, but I kind of just cheated and caught up and just looked at the most recent stuff. Still didn't beat the record though. Yep. Tiff Cat still has the all-time record. I think she has the top couple. But also, I think Julia might have one. I forget who else had some really high scores. In this next month, I'm going to go through, I'm going to compile the all-time champ, which I was talking, I think it is Tippy Toe. I think Tippy Toe may be the all-time champ of Trivia Night. I'm going to have to go through and do a little compiling. But folks, what did you think? A decent night. I'm sorry about last week. I'm working, so I'm in contact with our lovely esthetician, if that is that what you would be called, Cassol, who did our spray tan in the winter. She will be waxing my legs at some point. Anne Hathaway's husband is a jewelry designer. But Connor, do you want that sweet, sweet cash? I have a feeling you want some sweet, sweet cash, right? You're not looking to spin that dang wheel. Which I'll pull it up just so we can look at it, because it's very much dwindled down now. And like I said, everything that's on it currently. Yes, sir. Let's just take a look at the wheel for fun, for future reference. Folks, we don't have much left on there, and it won't be looking good for me when it does spin again. These are the last things left. Leg wax is out. I need to do it. Milk Mile, Chat Picks Tattoo, Ear Pierce, Chat Picks Ingredients for a Milkshake, and Prego Simulator. Those are the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. And all of them will happen whenever the wheel gets spun again. Or as 5 spins away from this being a complete wheel, and then we'll restart a new wheel. But also, we still need to do June's wheel spin for the end of the month winner. Oh, I did. That one's not on there. Jesse, we'll have to put that on the next wheel. We have to put that one on the next wheel. Oh, Jesse's too good. She remembers too much. But we will put it on. We will put it on. Okay, we will put it on. What else was I gonna say? Connor, hit me up on Instagram. By the way, I think I might have your payment details, but double check. And then obviously I know how to reach out, or you can reach out to me, obviously More Than Full, but We know how to get in contact with one another. Folks, do we have a score update? Yes, we'll do. Halftime for the soccer game, y'all. U.S. 1, Belgium 2. Can I each change for a spin? Clayus blocks. Gimkit play. I don't know what that means. I'm unsure of what you mean. Gimkit play. Maybe that means something bad in another language, or maybe in this language. More than full. Let me think about it. Give me a week to think about it, and maybe next Monday, if you still want to. Little Rabbit Allen, can we play more Kahoot? So we only do one Kahoot every Monday, unfortunately. Wait, what happened? I was talking. You say that. You say that. It says game. Gimkit. But it's Tuesday today. Oh, you're very far forward in time as well. Where are you at? Booklet. Folks, I was thinking about streaming a little bit longer tonight since I've been so badly, but I do need to do some stuff offline. I feel like I wasn't too dialed in. I was a little rusty this week. I'm sorry. The quiz wasn't the best, except for some people. Some people were freaking dialed. But does anybody else have anything to say before we end? Anyone else want to put any inputs in? Oh, wait, there was something really good I wanted to say. Oh, booklet. It's a game. Okay, I'll look into it. I will look into the booklet. Little Rabbit Allen. But man, there was something cool or interesting I wanted to tell y'all. Hopefully U.S. comes back. I know. Have an awesome week. And Adam, I'll be watching tomorrow for your boys. I don't know if I'll be watching the game, but I'll be checking on the score. Jesse, thank you for showing up. Little Rabbit getting a shout out from Clayus. Yeah, let's throw in a little outro tune here. Damn, I'm very rusty, guys. I'm sorry for being so very uninteresting. But we're no more missing weeks for a couple weeks, at least, maximum, or ever. But folks, as usual, and thanks for the new subscribers. We're up to 308. Well, another thing I was gonna say. Hate that song. Man, I love this song. I listen, honestly, no joke. I'll go back on the beach now. Let's go. Yeah, get on that freaking beach, brother. Let's go play Blukit. I will look up Blukit and I will investigate it. Good luck on the game. But folks, as usual, thanks so much for stopping in. Next week I'll be more on the game, more on my game, being more locked in, be a better host. I'm always trying to get better, the American way. And like I said, Adam, anybody else who's not with us in America, whenever you're here, you're an American if you want to be. All right. Shout out America, 250 years. Going strong. Let's keep dialing it in, getting better. And I'll do my best every week to get a little bit better as well. Thanks so much. Have a great week. And if we don't see you during the week, we'll see you next Monday. Thanks so much, guys. Peace out.